Well, hello folks, and welcome to what is probably going to be a short stream. Also, my chat isn't updating. I can see it on OBS, so if you guys were yelling at me, apologies. I'm going to have to fix my chat window somehow. God, what were we even doing? I think we had just collected all the Dragon Balls, actually. I'm sure this thing will remind me. The ongoing search for the orbs brings our heroes to Sniffelheim, where they find the city frozen solid from towers to townsfolk. They solve the situation by defeating the wicked Crystalinda, who had been disguising herself as the kingdom's queen, Frizzabel, and torturing Frizzabel in some type of demented ice world or something. Upon gathering in the throne room, the party realized that the wily witch has deceived them yet again, because they're fools. With the scholar Snorri's help, they discover that the real queen is still trapped in a cursed grimoire, and let her out immediately. Crystalinda repents, and with the situation resolved and Sniffelheim safe, the queen thanks Plump and presents him with the blue orb. And with that, all the orbs are finally in our heroes' hands. Now all that remains is to cross the Snaerfelt, find the first forest, and journey on from there to Yggdrasil. I'm not entirely sure I'm going to make a beeline for the forest. This might just be a questing night. Also see if there's anything new to craft. We've leveled up. Is it one more focus? Maximum focus by 2. Okay, I've got 62 pearls that we have found out aren't actually that valuable. So we can just buy them for 100 gold each. I've also thought about it, and I think this stream I'm probably going to test out Sylvando a little bit. I'm not entirely sure who he's going to replace just yet. Need 2 angel bells. As far as I know, there's no way for me to easily look up where to find these materials either, unfortunately. I need to make all of these at some point. Hocus Locus. See if I can make this for Rob. Warm up our forging abilities. This looks like an easy one. Going to guess it's a trick, however. Okay. That's probably gonna go over. Well. Makes it a little bit easier. Gage magically decides that that hammered hit didn't happen at all. And then jackpot. The RNG on this is... I don't know if I would call it frustrating. But it's something. Hocus Locus +2. I've not created very many perfect items yet. Let's see, Sylvando is good with whips and rapiers. We could make the Dragon Tail whip. It would boost his attack by 20, and it does attack, I think, every enemy, or at least every enemy in a group. Takes 1 Dragon Horn, and I've only got 1, so... yeah, let's do it. Hello, Gone Free. I feel like Sanctuary was... I don't know, I didn't much care for the crafting in that one. This is a massive item. I never felt like I knew what I was crafting, so I never felt like it was worth it. It was all entirely RNG. Like that. Just wham, one hit. 2 perfects. Okay, let's get a double whammy on you. I wonder if the bar can move backward on a perfect hit. Well, crap. You know what? Let's just... I don't have any abilities yet that can bring the bar backwards. I'm going to assume there is one. Like quenching that part in water or something. It'd probably turn out pretty well. Kinda well, not really, but... not as good as you're gonna get it for screwing it up. +1. So I'm guessing if you go over the green on any part, that's when you get a +1. Otherwise, in the green's normally +2. If you light up a gem, you might randomly get lucky and get a +3. Silver tiara. You know, Sylvando, we did make... he does actually have a costume that changes his look, that's right. The only one missing... Their next step in the fashion line is Rob. Princess's robe. I'm surprised there's not more items that change your appearance. Let's see. What quests do I have? There's 2 more we can pick up. A young man in the tavern in Sniffelheim who's been taken in by a certain someone's wicked wiles. And then a merchant on the upper level of the item shop in Sniffelheim. Okay. Guess we're gonna go back into town. Let's see, if I was a tavern, I'm guessing I would be those blue dots. So 1 over here. Did I not explore this place good enough? My first time through? Apparently not. Hello, sir. The Vikings who live in the far western reaches of Sniffelheim are rough and rowdy fellows, but they are good people at heart. They honor the royal family with rare and exotic treasures from all over Arboria, and the kingdom offers them a certain level of financial assistance in return. I serve as the Minister for Viking Affairs, ensuring that relations between our 2 societies run smoothly. Alas, all has not been smooth as of late. Days have passed since the Vikings were due to deliver their latest shipments of tribute, but they have not yet shown their faces. They are usually such sticklers for punctuality. I do hope nothing untoward has happened to them. But I cannot go check on them myself. What if they were to arrive when I was away? You, however, look as if you are at a loose end, my friend. Would you help me find out what has become of our missing Viking friends and their overdue tributes? We'll get a pirate's hat out of it. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. Thank you, my friend. If Her Majesty does not receive her gift soon, I fear she will shut herself in her room again. The Viking hideout is just to the west of Sniffelheim. It is a very short journey by ship. Okay. The west of Sniffelheim. I'm guessing maybe that was already marked on my map and I just did not get a chance to go to it yet. Hello, Slacks. Welcome to the surprise stream. Turns out I wasn't having as much fun in Space Station 13 as I wanted to. The round was going on for far too long. Figured maybe might as well get some Dragon Quest in. This place is definitely busy. 54 gold coins. Hello, sir. Do you know Crystalinda, traveler? She often drinks downstairs in the mead hall. She is so very beautiful. I fell in love with her at first sight. The other day, I finally plucked up the courage to ask for her hand in marriage. I gave her a posy of flowers and told her that I loved her more than words can say, that I would do anything for her. And can you believe it, traveler? She said yes. She said that she would marry me, so long as I prove that I mean what I say. She says there is a flower that only blooms by the inlet shaped like the full moon in the south of the Snarefeldt. If I am to win her hand, I must pluck one and bring it back to her. But that place is infested with fierce and ferocious monsters. There's no way that I would be able to find it and return alive. I do not know what to do. Wait, traveler. You are a strong and stalwart warrior, yes? Will you brave the Snarefeldt and find it for me? We get, that's magic. Hello, Aurelius. You know, I really don't want to find it for you. Pretty sure Crystalinda was not the Crystalinda you're thinking she was. Or she's lying to you. By the way, Frizzy, how did it go with that guard? You know, the pretty little thing you said you had a crush on. Well, you mean you haven't told him you like him yet? You'd better tell him soon, or some other girl will come along and snap him up. Is this really happening? Is this really happening now? Oh, honestly, you're rich. You're pretty. You could have any man you wanted. Have a little more confidence in yourself, will you? Seriously? The queen and the witch. Having a drink. Hello, bunny girl. Hi there, handsome. Say, do you think I'm more alluring than Crystalinda? Of course. Really? Oh, you big flirt. I know you're just flattering me, but thanks all the same. You don't happen to know where I can get some puff around here, do you? It's been too long. Her Majesty is quite the connoisseur. She's always asking me to order fine wines and exotic spirits from all over the world. Perhaps one day she will invite me to set up a mead hall in the castle itself. With all those rich nobles around, I would make a killing for sure. Drunk Viking nobles, I can see it. I'll accept it. That's why they're consorting with a witch that wanted to kill them. I don't think I should have to say that. But she tried to kill them. And imprisoned the queen. In a book. Hello, Dave. Oh. So, to the west. I wonder which port it could possibly be. Disembark at the Viking hideout? Sure. So far, one of the major disappointments I have with this game so far is the lack of an actual world map and secret locations. Welcome, traveler. You're either brave or stupid to sail into our hideout so brazenly. We are the Vikings, dreaded scourge of the northern seas. What business do you have with us? If it is Snifelheim you seek, you're in the wrong place. Raise your anchor and sail around the cape to the east. It's mighty kind of you, pirate sir. I am not looking for Snifelheim. Me and the boys were drinking to celebrate a haul we got on the last raid. I guess I hit the firewater a bit too hard. Hello, barrels? I can barely see them. Witches are bitches, but at least they pay for drinks. I want a witch that can summon drinks. Holy crap. A pile of gold. I like the sound effects. Makes me feel like Scrooge McDuck. Hello, sir. Sail, World Walker. Well met. You've got a lot of guts sailing all the way across the stormy northern seas. Our younglings could do with taking a leaf out of your book. The Viking life ain't easy, but some of them find it so hard they turn tail and run. All the treasure in this room belongs to us Vikings. Well, it does now, anyway. Sure, it might not all be mine. Seeing all this gold and silver still gives me the giggles. Just look how shiny it is. Hello, Carl. What do you want, World Walker? So, that busybody minister sent you to chase up the missing tribute, did he? Sorry, but you've made a wasted journey. The truth is, my little brother was the one who went to collect it, but he's gone missing. We've had all the longboats out looking for him. That's why we weren't able to send word to your friend. However, we had no luck in finding him so far. Every boat that has sailed into the northern seas to try and find him has been driven back by savage sea monsters. You have a sailing ship of your own, yes? If you should bump into my brother on your travels, will you tell him to get his ass back here? He sailed to the island north of Yggdrasil. I'm sure he's still around there. Okay. It's not good news. I am the chief's personal bodyguard. At first I did it for the gold, but now I'm a fully fledged member of the gang. I would ask how you fit in here, but it's pretty plain that you don't. If there's somewhere you gotta be, I recommend you get going. Aha. So we're gonna need a key to get into that door. It doesn't look like it's marked on my map with a lock. Wow. I decided to do a surprise stream. And trick people, Carl. So, I guess we just have to go look for the brother then. Surely nothing bad is going to happen. There's not going to be a... I need to heal up. How did I not heal up when I was resting? At that camp. I know. I do wonder how much gold is in that pile. Surely at some point somebody's gonna do the math and calculations behind it. Let's rest until nighttime. Exactly. This is all pre-recorded. Awarded for making camp 10 times. Congratulations, Plump. You are 50 hours into the game. You've made camp once every 4 hours. To be fair, I do stay at the inn a lot more often than setting up camp. This is a little bit closer, I think. Can you imagine Space Station 13 with these graphics? If it still had if it simulated everything that current Space Station 13 does, and had like ragdoll physics, glorious lighting, but still an overhead isometric view. War Griffin appears. Let's see. Who am I gonna swap out? Rob? I've been wanting to try Sylvando, and we know how powerful Rob is already. We did Sylvando. It's been a lot of... I wonder, when did we get him? 10 hours into the game? So 30 hours we've been letting him sit on the sideline? Jade, of course we know you're a badass. And Sylvando is pepped up. He's been waiting for his moment in the spotlight. For 30 hours, he's ready to go. Magical medley, huh? So let's see, you've got Hot Lick. Burns an enemy. We've seen that one, Fuddle Dance. Now that I think about it, I don't think I ever spent his skill points. Re-heal and re-mid-heal are two very good ones. Let's see how much damage you do. 52 is pretty respectable.
Thank goodness. Oh, goody.
Serena's level 29. She's got 26 skill points to spend. Get to spriting, Slacks. I don't want to party talk.
You want to talk?
No.
That's not like you.
Exactly, it's not like me, so we're not talking at all. See, Plump, you've got 14. It has been a while since I've spent points. So... what was I aiming for? I think it was Dragon Slash. That gives us another pep ability. Gemma and her crumbs, yes. That is a story that is still to be told, I believe. So let's see. Cobra Strike stabs an enemy in such a way that they're occasionally poisoned. Occasionally kill an enemy. I don't really think that Eric had anything I was too terribly excited about. Okay, let's just get the extra critical chance and see what this unlocks. Or, I mean, this is already unlocked. But we're gonna get that, I guess. I'm not going for the Envenomated Stab. Or probably the Assassin Stab. Two worthless skills. Poison and Insta-Kill. Unless I could see actual statistics on what their stats are, I think it'd be a complete waste. Knowing Square, it's a 2% chance or something. And does almost no damage, even if it fails. Now, Veronica, let's see. Sage's Breath, Channel Anger. I mean, I might as well spend her points. It would be interesting to take her into whips. Just for the hell of it. Her magic is going to do most of the heavy lifting. And again, they are definitely weighted towards having a preferred weapon. Restore MP after every battle? Come on. How could you not go wands? But, with Veronica, I think we're gonna be done with her. Let's see. Hypno Whip. A wallop with the whip on a group of enemies that can sometimes confuse them. Increased whip attack power. A hit that puts enemies to sleep could be useful. Can deal heavy damage to humanoid foes. I don't like specific attacks. And attack power when wielding plus 15. We're gonna need that if she's gonna do any actual damage with the whips. Even though I'm still not expecting much. Dual wielding wands. It could actually be very useful. Obviously she's not going to attack with the wands, but some of those wands have very good bonuses to her healing ability. Granted, losing the shield is going to make her kind of squishy. I think I'm going to try it out. It sounds silly. Though, as long as the weapons are the same type, she can now equip them. And this whole tree seems worthless. Or at least not that good to invest in. 10 maximum MP. I'll take the increased magical mending. I'm curious what the special ability unlocked here is. And freaking Sylvando. 39 points. This is going to take a while. Where was I going with you? Fuddle Dance? Hustle Dance? Actually, I was taking him down to dual wielding too. As well. And so there we go. That's all of his points spent. I wasn't being lazy and not spending his points. I was saving them up. I just made a long-term investment that I had forgotten about. Okay. I don't think I can throw 5 points into anything. Actually, let's see. You get swords, whips, and knives. Paralyze enemies with a whip, put them to sleep. Basically the same whip abilities as Veronica. And the same knife abilities as Eric. Same sword ability as this Plump. He's just the jack of all trades. He can dual wield, so he could dual wield whips. Sounds quite silly, so let's go whips with him as well. Because why not? Jade, you've got 20. Was I gonna dump any more into spears? Yeah, multi-thrust. Spears a group of enemies at random with 4 attacks. Let's pick that up. I don't know if it would mean dual spells as well. That would be cool if it did. Rob, you've got 16. I know we're saving his for like the Staff of Salvation or something. In fact, see, you got the Thorn Whip, and really, that's the only whip I've got? Or can you not dual wield whips? That makes me kind of sad now that I did not know that. Well, that dream is dead. He was going to be our whip master. And now, probably going to have to actually go back, respec him. We don't get Sylvando Leather Daddy. Oh, I should have cast Holy Water. I don't want to fight a king squid. No. I've already fought one of you, and you guys don't have any good drops for me. Curious if I need to go to that island to the north. You know, I haven't tried to see what happens if you sail off the edge of the map. You can dual wield boomerangs, you can dual wield swords. Why not whips? I'm not gonna fight you. And I'm pretty sure that Holy Water is not gonna keep this thing away. Even if I do cast it, I probably should. Oh, come on. This would be a much better ship if we had cannons mounted on the front. Let me just use Holy Water while I'm thinking about it. It's already been nothing but king squid, so I don't think we're moving at all. Nope. My hunch was right. Do you want me to have to kill you? If Plump gets pepped up, we're going to murder you. I haven't gotten to a fight in this game in like a week now, so it's about time. How much information does this give me? We've been asked to track down the Vikings who were meant to deliver the tribute. The best place to look would probably be to the hideout just west of Sniffelheim, yes. And then we were told he went out to sea and they couldn't get him because of monsters. I'm going up to this island. I'm going to assume that he's been shipwrecked or something. Because the only thing out here is fog. As far as the eye can see. Okay, fine. I've tried to be nice about this. Let's see how good multi-thrust is. On one enemy, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's worth it. I wish the king squid counted as a dragon. Now, what happens if I attack this thing while the tentacle is defending it? I've never actually tried that. I have to attack the tentacle, okay. It's good to know. Sylvando... We know Hypno Whip isn't gonna do anything. Let's see what this does. He hits for 36. So it'd be like 36, 30, or 36, 25. It would quickly drop off. And Serena, this is where you are basically completely worthless. In a fight where I don't particularly need to heal, should probably swap her out. Sure. Kill that tentacle. Oh my god, 321 damage? She's a beast. Does take a ton of hit points. Let's do the hustle dance. 138 healing? When it said 70, I didn't think it was going to scale that much. He is pepped up, though. I've got to remember that. Okay. Unfortunately, you guys don't share any pep abilities together. I wish I could summon the rare dragon squid. It was easy, Jade. I'm all the way up in the northeast now. Maybe you can go off the side of the map. We went all the way around, okay. I didn't think that was actually working. It didn't seem to let us go west to east whenever I tried that. Oh, for fuck's sake. You guys are not a challenge at all. There's another one of those teleporters. What is this? It's not some place I can dock. Interesting. No. I've had enough of you. You've got enough squid in the cargo hold to feed us for the next year at this point. I don't got any more holy water to use, so forget about it. I don't believe we've ever taken this route either. How do boats get anywhere in this world? There are king squid every 50 feet. It's no wonder the Viking guy is lost. He's probably been devoured by the squids at this point. Flag made out of panties. That's a flag I could stand behind. Can't force me to fight you. If Plump gets pepped up, whatever. Of course, you know, Plump's pretty mellow. Puff Puff Island. I wish there was a Puff Puff Island. Okay, so let's see what this place is, shall we? Insula Borealis. It's a big scary dude over there. Another big scary dude right there. And cute little heel slimes. Or I mean, men of wars. It's a lot of them. Wasn't expecting that many. Of course, leg sweep is one enemy only. You really need an ability that, like, hits all enemies, Jade. Oh, really? Now you're gonna do that? We need to kill these things quick. Let's see. Chance to turn all your enemies into something very special. I'm going to try and save this for the next Man of War fight. I need to kill all of these things quick. What are you guys even weak to? Sizzle, maybe? Not bad. Oh, Sylvando, you better not be losing your pet ability right here. It's flashing.
Victory!
Bundles of Softwort and Moonbulb. Yeah, I was tempted to go attack the big scary monster over there that we fought as a boss earlier, but I think having more enemies might be better. With her as a bunny girl, it's fucking perfect. Plump needs a Showtime uniform now, Slacks. A liquid metal slime. Kill the bastard. I'll never kill him. That's gonna take way too much damage. Whack won't work. Buff won't work. Devil's Delight won't work. Fuck. How many hit points do you have, you little snake thing? Sylvando? It didn't run away. Thunder Thrust is my only chance here. This had better hit. Yes, Jade, you're our fucking hero! Burn in hell, Liquid Slime. I mean, burn in experience points, because we're gonna kill your buddy here, too. Sylvando actually hit. Amazing. No! Let's see how much a liquid slime is worth now. 10,000 experience points. Level 30 for Plump. He learns more heal.
Things are looking up.
They are looking up. We've got that ability now.
Fabulous, darling.
Sylvando's level 30. Rob's 31. I'm going to assume pretty much everyone's going to gain a level. They better anyways. Liquid metal slime drops a treasure chest. Get a spatter of molten globules. I don't think they change with the clothes. I mean, how the character looks in it will change. Sylvando's pretty great. I have woefully underutilized him so far. Oh, these things can't attack us. Nice. Now let's go for the Kriller Killer. That thing's kind of terrifying. $320 damage, I think that said. Jade is now our one-shot assassin. Get another bundle of softwort. Is there anything out here? Sparklies? Treasure chest? A target to shoot? There's the world tree back there. You can just faintly see it glowing. I guess that's a good sign that it's actually got light coming out of the center of it. Okay. There's one. There's 5 on each island, and I have not spent the time or made the effort to run around looking for them all on any island. I feel like it's an exercise in motion sickness. Running around, spinning the camera, looking for targets. I'm curious why the Man of War are in every fight. Orolosis. I just run away. I thought you were going to be a different enemy. We fought one of you before. Multiples of you, actually. I'm gonna try to flee one more time. I'm a generous man. And they're not gonna let me. I tried to give him the chance. Confused one of them. They're so cute, I almost feel bad killing them. Look at their derpy little faces. They don't even know what they're doing. They just think they're being amazing. They weren't born bad. Not a single target over there. Okay, we came all this way for a handful of glass frit. Oh, hey, who are you? I'm fishing for tributes. You don't say. Hello, World Walker. I am a Viking and I hail from snowy Snifelheim. I've come here to find a present for Her Majesty the Queen. What? My brother sent you to tell me to come home right away. He's such a worry guts. Yes, my ship may have sunk, but apart from that, I am perfectly fine. Indeed, I'm better than fine. The seas around this island are absolutely teeming with Queen Frizabel's favorite food, scruffy urchins. They may look a little tatty, but they taste incredible. I have just found the biggest, juiciest specimen I've ever seen. It'll make a perfect present for Her Majesty. I just have to sail back to Snifelheim and, well, now I see the problem. You wanna take this back to Snifelheim for me? I'll just stay here and fish for more scruffy urchins to grace the dining table of the Queen. You're just gonna stay here. I'll tell your brother that you're not leaving. Oh, hey. This could be good. What do you got for me? Chunk of silver, and a blue eye. Not exactly what I was looking for. It's hoping. Oh, there's sparkles over there that I missed. Celestial Scheme. It's like number 8. I get to add to my inventory. Let's see. There's only one sparkly spot I didn't find all the way over there. I don't care to run to it. It's probably not that important anyways. Some cutesy tentacle slimes. I can't wait, slimes. Let's see. Before I teleport back, I want to go check out... I think I want to go back and check out that other teleport and see where it leads to. Because then we can just zoom back to where we need to go. Come on. Polar Bear, how are you getting out here? The dude apparently didn't really want to be a Viking. This was his out. No one will ever find him now. Maybe it must have been a pride thing. He knows his brother will find him eventually, even if it takes 20 years. So, what do we have over here? Besides another king squid. How are you in a lake? This is a lake, squid. This is not connected to the ocean. It is landlocked. Refuse to believe you can exist in here. Oh, it was an otter? I didn't even check its name. Awarded for making port at each of the many islands. Wonderful. This is a very small place. Which makes me think if we don't find anything, just for future use only. Are those rock bombs or whatever they're called? Ah, a red locked door, okay. A magic key. A phial of sainted soma. So far I haven't actually found a use for those. And we got two sparklies over here. I'm gonna guess junk. A cherry blossom petal, okay. We haven't found that before. And mirror stone, which did actually seem pretty rare. Now, Golem, I can't remember if we've actually fought one of you before. So I'm not going to take you seriously at all. I feel like the ones we fought were by Dundrasil. And they were more obsidian looking. 106 damage. Beautiful.
Well, that was easy.
We get royal soil. And what about you things? Grenades or grenades. Pretty high defense. Is that right? 160 critical hit on that one. So good. Wait, beguilement and paralysis? That was not the ability I wanted to use, apparently. Like living, breathing poop. I don't see any chunks of corn, so... Let's see. I was reading it right. I just didn't read the first part. I just saw beguilement and paralysis and was like, oh, that's a lot of ailments in one attack. I wouldn't be surprised if this game has sentient poo somewhere. Silver ore. You might notice how many item drops we're getting. All because of those wonderful bunny tails. Fact. Sylvando, you need to take Eric's bunny tail. If you're gonna be in the party, it's just part of the attire. Everybody's got to pin one on. So I don't really know. That island has to exist for another reason. I refuse to believe that it's just there for a saint of the whatever those are, the saint's ashes, an urn of them. Be a huge waste. Okay, first, Viking hideouts. You should get to see him on characters. Maybe in Dragon Quest 12. Which I assume there will be at some point. The guy who makes music for the Dragon Quest series, though, is like in his 80s, if I'm not mistaken. Been doing this for a long time. Hello, you. What news of my brother? I see. He was shipwrecked and washed up on a desert island. But instead of seeking help, he spent his time fishing for urchins for Queen Frizabelle. That is my brother, all right. He would not let a little thing like a shipwreck get him down. I was a fool to worry about him. Thank you for your help, Worldwalker. You've put my heart at ease. Okay, so then I need to take this offering to Queen Frizabelle. And we know she's going to be getting drunk in the bar. At least I will assume that she is always going to be there. Does Jade's costume have a tail? Yeah, she's a bunny girl. Of course she has a tail. How can you be a bunny girl and not have a tail? I feel like being a bunny girl without the ears. No! I waited too long and it's daytime. I saw the orchestra mod, but they made it sound like a real pain in the ass to get the music. I was like, I can do without having to go download like 80 songs somewhere individually. And yeah, they're not here right now. Okay. We should probably rest anyways. My resources were kind of tapped. Stay overnight, and then I'll pay to stay until just evening. Actually, I don't think I have to pay for just sitting around. Yeah, well, I don't think those bunny girls exist in the Dragon Quest universe. I'll have to see it to believe it. But I accidentally skipped over what it said at the end of the quest, so I was assuming I would return to Snifelheim and hand over the goods to the merchant. Shit. All the way across the other side. Okay. Okay, I was thinking it was the other quest I had done. And I was having to go to the Queen, but nope. This might be the Queen's urchins. The tribute goes here. Yep, I spoke with him. It's definitely her favorite foodstuff. I tried to give it to her directly, but she was having none of it. She's fawning over some guard or something. Those higgadilly spines. Higgadilly. Thank you, traveler. If she were denied her tribute, Queen Frizabelle would surely pull her hair and stomp her feet and shut herself in a room for 3 days and 3 nights at least. We get a pirate hat. I don't know about this queen. I'm honestly starting to think the world's fucked. The queen of this land is... apparently throws tantrums. She's fairly new. The Prince of Gallopolis is spoiled. Well, I don't want to... He's definitely spoiled, and he's kind of a brat, but... he's a complete weenus. Heliodor is led by a madman. Plump. Let's see. Pirate hat. It's gotta be part... Plump can't wear the pirate hat? Really? Is that a crafting component? Only Eric and Sylvando can. I see. Jaunty headwear worn by Jolly Roger hoisting scallywags of the sea. Well, that's good for Sylvando because his outfit does not depend on him having this headpiece on. If it did, he wouldn't be wearing a pirate's hat. So there's that. And that was not even the good reward. We need to go to the Snaerfelt. We never did find that newsletter that was supposed to be pinned to a board somewhere after it was stolen. Never found the monster that had it. Wait for it to rain by Phenomenon. I would give a silver ore that I don't care about. Silver ore, come on. We could get Bell's bow. I'm not particularly interested in Bell's bow either. So... let us make our way to the Snaerfelt, or however it's pronounced. Maybe there will be accidental story progression tonight, too. Sylvando does do some voices, so you might get a pirate voice out of him at some point. So we've got two entrances into this place. Have I been to that little locked red door right there? I feel like I partially explored this place and then turned around. Hello, cow. I don't really care what your weather report says. I just want the achievement for talking to all the cows. Is this pirate costume something that I have to craft? Oh yeah, I did come here. I can't remember what I found, but I'm sure it was amazing. The problem of taking a week off between play sessions. I think I peeked my nose into this place and said, nope. Let's go somewhere else. We ran right across there. I don't think I ever actually checked out this southern entrance, because that was where the evil monster was. Wait a second. Don't wake the bear. Permasnow, which I did need more of. I think I needed all that stuff for a couple items. I'm like trying to keep my eye out for any targets, and I just don't have any luck at all seeing them if they're out here. Low treasure chest. A seed of sorcery. That I'm still going to hang on to forever. Oh hey. A snowy Spitfire. Is it playing with the saber cubs? That one just like ran over to it and nibbled on its foot. I've heard the post story for this is really, really difficult. Oh, I didn't want to attack the saber cub. I guess this works though. They were in close proximity. Wait, was that called a chihuahua? A chihuahua worm? A chihuahua worm, okay. It's the chihuahua worm. It's already almost dead. Or no, it's not. I take that back. Sylvando, can you hypnotize the saber cub? Dang it. I want to finish the cub off, unfortunately. I feel bad. But I know it'll call for backup if I don't. She mesmerizes it. It's fallen in love with Serena. You poor, dumb fool. Let's see. A whopping 8 damage, and that snapped it to its senses. You're a worm. You've got to count as a dragon, right? I don't know. 58 damage doesn't seem all that much. %, tremble. And it barks at anybody who walks by while hiding underneath the couch. You know what? Just finish this thing off.
Thank goodness.
That's how I feel. 1,000 experience. 200 preemptive attacks. Big numbers now. We're getting the big number achievements. Okay, so... let's see. I guess I came in the right direction. There's a bridge up here to get on top of. It doesn't look like it goes anywhere, which means we have to climb up there. Not this one. I'm curious. And a place I can actually jump to and there's nothing up there? I don't know what that big thing is, but we're gonna go stab it here in a second. Okay. Chunk of mirror stone. It's just ice, guys. It's not actually stone. It's just reflective ice. A monster with big enough horns might be able to smash through this. Well, that's the thing we saw down here. I actually thought that it was holding swords, but no. Yeah, it is holding swords. I was right. They just count as horns, and that is a lot of big enemies. Okay, kill the Bongo Fandango. Anything in this game that can dance or has musical abilities is terrifying. Unless you want your whole party to dance themselves to death. Lump, you just do not do a whole lot of damage against a lot of the things we've been fighting. How about Miracle Slash? Maybe these things are fire resistant? Nope. Science experiment number 2 has failed. Swoosh. I should have remembered that I had whack. Okay, so they're weak to wind. Beautiful.
I feel better than ever.
The game's forcing you to learn how to use your magical skills now. Ice crystal and a lava lump. Well, that's a pretty interesting combo. Charge! Can I knock anything out of the way? I can. I was gonna say I should be able to. The horse can. Oh my goodness, I can't knock this out of the way. There's pure evil waiting back here for us. I need to find a way to get miracle water regularly and cheaply for Jade, so I can abuse multi-thrust as much as possible. Yeah, I really don't want to fight any trolls. Okay, so what are you? The Snare Rose. Take it back to the young man in the mead hall. Okay. However, before we do that, let's check out this place a little bit and hit that campsite so I can teleport back here. Also, I don't need to be mounted anymore. As fun as it is. Did you see that over there? I did. Platinum ore. Platinum ore. And a blue eye. By target. I believe it's probably it. What is that, like, I think that's 2 targets in this place so far. Let me save it. I probably better use the campsite before I zoom away. You can't recall to every single campsite, but you can recall to a lot of them. The Underdigger and the Abominable Snowman. Sad I didn't get to read that. Controller. Was it this guy over here? I hope these are some good recipes. Wait a second, were you? Yeah. Like, speaking of bunny girls, that's a bunny girl down there. Let's go see if she has a tail. Now that I have the flower at last, Crystalinda will... Wait. A flower that never sees the summer? That never feels the warmth of the sun upon its face? This can only mean one thing. Unseasoned. I see now. This was not a task designed to prove my love. It was a message. She knew that I would not be able to find the flower myself. That I could not fulfill my true love's wish without relying on the aid of a stranger. Proves how unseasoned I am. But my dream is not over yet, and I am strong enough to brave the Snarefelt and find the flower myself. I will surely she will surely reconsider. Thank you, traveler. I tried to tell you that before I even went on this stupid journey. We can make magic shields, magic armor, and magic vestments. That seems pretty powerful. I must blossom, he says. I am still too green for her love. She'll probably steal your soul and kill you, dude. Besides, she's obviously in love with the queen. Let's see what it takes to make those. Yay, the forge is leveled up. Maximum focus by 1. So wait, it was armor, magic armor. Enchanted armor that enhances the wearer's magic and also protects against incoming spells. We would need a spellbound bow. Elemental damage reduced by 12. Not entirely. I have no idea where to get those from. I'm gonna have to check my bestiary here in a moment. Magic Vestiment? A conjurer's cloak that can lessen the effects of incoming offensive magic. Be a good boost for Veronica. Nobody else. Now, what was the third part that we could craft? A magic shield. A beautiful buckler decorated with a daring design. Wouldn't mind making this for Plump and Serena. Elemental damage is only reduced by 5%. Would have to get more spellbound bows for it. Okay. Crafting that stuff is a future task. While I'm thinking about it, do any of you drop what I need? You drop a Thief's Turban, which I can already craft. You drop a Dragon Horn, which I probably need multiple of. That is the only thing dropped around here. Oh god, what was the name of that book tower? The Royal Library? Liquid metal slimes drop a happy hat. Put this hat on and you will be happy forever. Magical hats by the Hat Hamwitches. Okay. Don't see anything that drops the Spellbound Bow. Well, well, well. What are you, my friend? Are you a dragon, perhaps? It's even the Dragon Ball Z dragon. I cannot remember its name right now. It has been so long. Okay. Gonna have to remember. There is a dragon trapped in the ice in here. Shinron? Definitely was not gonna pull that name out of my ass. Could have spent the next hour trying to think about it and I would not have got it. It's been too long. I quit watching Dragon Ball Z, I think right before the Cell Saga started. On Toonami. And I might have caught bits and pieces of the Cell Saga. But I think I was already burned out on it by then. What I should do is watch Dragon Ball Z Abridged. At some point. I've heard that is really good. And I have seen, I think, episode 1 of it. No, I don't want to fight you. I didn't even want to bump into you. I wasn't paying attention. I'm not going to fight you. I refuse. I didn't rest at the campsite. Why do I screw everything up? Why is that the one thing I can reliably and effectively do when given the chance? Well, I'm gonna have to fight you. That is a lot of you. The episode I saw of Abridged was hilarious. It felt to me like what Dragon Ball should have been. Which I'm sure is really freaking cocky, arrogant to say. I don't know how you would classify that, but it was damn good. It'd be like watching football without all the commercial breaks and all the announcers running their mouth. With a whole lot of comedy thrown in. So you're saying now is a good time to pick it up. I'm gonna die to these things. Do I get a turn at all? At any point in this exchange? Okay, Plump, heal yourself. I refuse to go down like this. Jade, you can still hip drop. So don't let us down. Oh, I need multi-heal. I know somebody's got it. Who the hell learned that? I just swore somebody had. I'm more worried about Jade dying here. Sylvando, you're expendable because your whip is garbage. If you could dual wield whips, it'd be a completely different story. They're gonna take you up. They're gonna take my offer and take you back to hell with them. Sylvando snaps out of it. Oh, you're the one that can cast Tingle, huh? Well, Remid Hill is not going to save the day. Plump. Stop Jade off. Can't have them killing her. I was woefully ill-prepared for these things. Everything else I fought tonight has been a pushover. Hmm. 3 damage. Maybe I just need A, to switch his weapons, and B, put some points into abilities he can actually use or something. Something that'll do damage with him. Okay. Roaring Tirade. Unleashes a shockwave that assails all enemies. Somebody's gonna get yelled at here in a moment. They give us a Royal Ruby. Great. Boing. Really? I thought for sure I was gonna use you to jump right up there. Aha. That little ghost. It's so dark on my screen, I don't think I would have seen that ledge that quick without it. Would they expect me to jump backwards to a secret ledge? No. No, they would not expect that of me. Oh, you know what would be devious? They put some targets up here to shoot. So that you had to jump off of this thing. It wouldn't run away or leave, but you wouldn't be able to actually see the targeting arrow, I think, if you were in this thing. This is one obnoxious path to take. A mini medal. I need to check and see how many I need to go cash in one more time. This thing looks so happy when it runs. No, my egg! We got the Grove of Repose, a cathedral, and a mountaintop. The Arborian Highlands. The cutscene. I like the architecture here.
Who would have thought a place like this would be hidden away at the top of that mountain trail? It's breathtaking.
Oh, stop it, you. You're making me blush. Although, I suppose the old hometown is pretty amazing.
Oh man, this is the asshole that shat you out, Veronica?
Wait, you mean this is...
It is indeed. Welcome to Arboria, home of the Keepers, the ones who watch over the world from beneath Yggdrasil's branches, and of Veronica and I.
I thought you guys said something about Tula is where you came from.
I always thought it was a little bit, well, dull. But it's good to be back.
The altar in the vision we saw appeared to be in the highest part of the first forest, which lies just beyond the village. But we should stop off in Arboria before we head up there. Everyone will be ever so pleased when they find out the luminary has come to visit.
I'll be more pleased if they can fix Veronica. Surely someone here has to know how to undo her magic curse that's on her. What the hell are they doing?
O great and glorious Yggdrasil, whose holy heart is the source of all life, and to whom all life returns, we thank you for this gift. The withered leaves fall from your branches, and fresh buds spring forth in their place. One life ends, and another begins. O mighty Mother Yggdrasil, we pray that you will bless this new bud, this child of Arboria. May he grow into a leaf worthy of your benevolent boughs.
Leaves and buds? What are they talking about?
Ah. Well, well. Our beloved twins return. And how long have you two been loitering there, pray?
Good day, Holy Father. It's ever so nice to see you again. And everybody else, of course. Everyone seems well.
As do you, my dear. But, Veronica, were you not taller when last we met?
Well, it's a long story.
She ran her mouth and got her ass kicked by demons. It's really a short story.
Anyway, that's not important right now. What is important is that we did what you told us to. We found the luminary.
That's right.
The luminary. Can it really be?
It's me. Your luminary. Look, Slacks, they've already got the baby rolled up and ready to go.
Ah, what a blessed day this is! Not only do we welcome a new life into the village, but the luminary also. I am Benedictus, High Priest of Arboria, and I have waited my whole life for this moment.
The honor is all mine, sir.
Holy Father, on our travels we learned of a grave threat to this world. A being of pure evil who plots to throw all Erdrea into turmoil.
I see. So this Mordigan has corrupted the minds of Heliodor's best and boldest, and is using his evil influence to turn the world against our friend here.
Indeed, and we thought one of the only ways we could save the world was to dress Serena up as a schoolgirl and Veronica in the school's mascot uniform.
Yes, but we think we may know how to defeat him. We have to go to the World Tree. A great power awaits us there.
There's an altar somewhere in the first forest. We think we can use the orbs to get up to Yggdrasil.
It is just as I dreamed it all those months ago. I saw you, my dears. You were climbing toward the Tree of Life, the luminary beside you.
Are you making this up as you go along?
It was this vision that caused me to send you on your quest to seek him out. A vision surely granted unto me by mighty Yggdrasil herself. All is now clear. You were climbing toward the great altar of the first forest. And indeed, this is where you must go. The path to the forest lies beyond the cathedral, as of course you know. I will await you there. When you have all 6 sacred orbs in your possession, come to me, and I will show you the way.
I barely trust this old man. At this point, everyone we've met in every city we go to, like the first point of contact, almost always seems to be bad. Almost always bad. Ah, Luminary. I hear that you came here to visit the Tree of Life herself. Is that so? Then you must needs journey through the first forest. It is a sacred wood that lies beyond the village. From the peak of the hill at its center, Yggdrasil is so close that one can almost touch her roots. Hurrah! The Luminary's here! I'm so happy to meet you! You're amazing! I'm blinded by your heroism. I would believe anything at this point. This path leads to a small corpse. Corpse. I don't know how to pronounce that word anymore. A small corpse, I'm pretty sure. Even though it doesn't have any R. There is little there save an abiding aura of serenity, but this is no bad thing. When we were children, Veronica, Serena, and I would often go there to play. Is that right? We might as well check it out. I guess technically, but Veronica wasn't in town at the time.
I'm rather poorly. The doctor said that he doesn't know how to make me better, but I think I might know a way. My grandfather once told me about a magical flower called a wisteria. He said that when they bloom, they grant a single wish. If you're ever going to the first forest, could you let me know?
Well, I think I'm already going there. As soon as I leave here. Should we let her know that we're going? All you can hear here is the wind. Nope. I was gonna tell you. The game does not want me to. Sorry, little girl, I could try to save your life, but I've got more pressing matters, apparently. Hello, sir? Father Benedictus and I are the same age, you know. I have lost count of the number of baptisms I have seen him perform. Baptisms, really? The ceremony welcomes the child into the fold, marking them out as a beloved son or daughter of Arboria. And all of them I love as though they were my own.
As with people, so with plants. It is all in the upbringing. If one gives even the tiniest, frailest seedling enough love and attention, it will one day grow into a mighty oak. I see great strength in you, Luminary. You may have lost your kingdom and your home, but you should be grateful to those who raised you. It is evident that they cared very much.
Grandpa was awesome, Mom was awesome, and quite frankly, we're gonna have to burn Heliodor to the ground for killing everybody. 58 gold coins. When I heard all those years ago that the Luminary had been slain by the monsters who destroyed Dundrasil, I feared all was lost. Every false sighting, every baseless rumor of your survival was like a dagger thrust into my heart. But now you stand before me alive and well. Prithee, tell me I'm not dreaming. Nope, 'tis I. The Luminary. Hello, dog. Oh, isn't that adorable? There was once a famous sage who lived in this village. She taught us how to use magic, and would sing songs of love and longing as she strummed her harp. Whether it was told by her or about her, almost every one of our legends relates to that sage in one way or another. They've got an item shop, but no weapon or armor shop. Someday I will find a place to spend all of my coins. Because we are rich. 44,000. Hello, ma'am.
It is every keeper's duty to defend the village in times of crisis. But all that huffing and puffing and swinging swords around is a terrible bore. This is why I'm studying healing magic instead. If monsters should attack, I'll simply stand at the back and cast a few spells. Then I'll be alive and well to bask in the adulation. It's a shame I do not have Serena's talent.
There's not a whole lot of people who do have Serena's talent.
When I grow up, I want to be just like Veronica. That's why I'm studying magic, so I can sling fireballs just like she showed me.
Isn't she such a role model? There's a book called The Architect of the Ancients. Many have heard the legends of Arboria's great statue of the sage having been built long ago by an itinerant architect who spent the better part of his life on this one single masterpiece. What is less well known is that this statue was created as a counterpart to another, that of the Luminary, which stands in ancient Dundrasil. Indeed, it would seem that the fates of these two great statues were as wedded to one another as those of their subjects. So, dear reader, should your travels ever take you to Dundrasil, be sure to pay your respects to the mighty Erdrin. Who knows what the benefits of blessing a bolt of these great monuments might bring? Is that right? Was that book written after Dundrasil was destroyed?
Father Benedictus is blessed with the most wondrous gift. When events of great importance are afoot, the World Tree will grant him a premonition. The visions come to him in his sleep. Indeed, only a few nights before your birth, the Holy Father woke the entire village to announce that the Luminary was to be born anew. And he has asked me to tell you that you're welcome to come and go from his home here as you please.
Well, in that case, it's time for a vase inspection after this book. Memoirs of a Treasure Hunter, Volume 5. This is the Journal of Pseudonym, Treasure Hunter Extraordinaire. As it turns out, the young man I found collapsed on the way to Snifelheim was the son of this village's high priest. The lad's father was overjoyed to see him alive and well, and, as a reward, he offered myself and the desert doctor a choice between two great treasures. I could scarce believe my eyes when I saw the first, a beautiful branch that glowed with all the colors in the world, the rainbow, the very thing I'd spent all this time looking for. The other treasure was a small stone that glowed with a curious blue light. The high priest told us it was a magical artifact that would open the door of departure, a portal leading to a whole new adventure. I'm sure I needn't tell you that I reached for the rainbow in an instant, but at the last moment, something stayed my hand. I thought back over all that I'd experienced on my travels, and I realized that it wasn't the rainbow that I'd been looking for all this time. It was the joy of the journey itself. So I took the little blue stone and popped it safely in the pocket of my old, worn coat. The doctor, naturally, took the rainbow. And so it was that my quest came to an end, but it was by no means the end of my adventures. Perhaps in the course of my continuing travels, we might meet, dear reader. Just in case we do, let me tell you my name. I'm Chalky, the world's greatest adventurer. Interesting that he would come across the same two legendary items that we have in our possession. A phial of elven elixir. Just, have we met Chalky? I don't think we have, but...
Oh, so you're the Luminary, are you? Well, you don't look like much of a legendary hero to me.
I like that facial expression.
In fact, you look more like a heroine. Just look at that hair. It is even silkier and straighter than mine. Almost annoyingly so.
That's kind of funny. My hair in real life is about 2 feet long. It is really long. I've been growing it out for like 3 years now. And, I have had women compliment my hair and say they're jealous of it. My beautiful, luscious plump locks.
To think that the Luminary himself should be present at my son's baptism. Truly, the World Tree must have great things in store for this boy.
My wife and I have been happily married for many years. Alas, Yggdrasil did not bless us with a child. I had almost given up hope that I would ever be a father. But at long last, the World Tree has answered my prayers and delivered unto us a beautiful baby boy. I am so very happy. Just keep that baby away from Slacks. He's gonna light it up.
I must admit, I'm a little nervous about being entrusted with the Luminary's life savings.
Well, you're not gonna be entrusted to my life savings. How about that? You evil money thief. Let's just stay overnight. I actually donate my hair to Locks of Love. I've just been really hesitant to cut it this time because I think I'm starting to thin out. And if I cut it, it's gonna take forever to grow back, and I'm hesitant. I actually hate having long hair, but I love it at the same time. Long hair is a pain in the ass to take care of. You sleep on it, it gets caught under your shoulder, takes forever to dry. Oh, hello, treasure chest. Phial of Sainted Soma. Sainted Soma. Don't do it, Plump! Soma's a trap.
I was very sorry to hear of what happened to Dundrasil in Cobblestone. You have my deepest condolences. If you should find yourself without a home to return to when your adventure is over, you must come and live in Arboria. We would be thrilled to have the Luminary live among us. The Luminary himself? What an unexpected honor. Can I interest you in any of my wares?
Maybe. Razor Wing. A great sword. Some of these are tempting. Sylvando Icicle Dirk. I could buy 2 of these, since Sylvando can dual wield. A Sprigdrasil. That's cute. Stops a group of enemies from casting spells when used as an item in battle. That seems very powerful. And I'm going to assume that I can use this in battle as an item even if they don't have it equipped. If it's in their inventory, I should be able to use it. The Dragon Tail Whip. Sylvando, what are you even equipped with? I could have swore I had you equip that. More holy water? Sure. So you've got some items that are interesting. You know what? I didn't even have the best whip equipped on him. No flippin' wonder. Do I do anything right when I play games anymore? Or is it just one long series of mistakes? Let's see, pretty sure we've been in here, but let me check one more time. No, we have not. There's a book called The Birth of Arboria. Long, long ago, when the Dark One first terrorized the lands of Ardrea, a hero came forth, and with the aid of his companions, set out on a quest to end the tyranny of evil. That hero was the Luminary. As time went on, a great many followers flocked to his cause. Those followers congregated here, and thus the village of Arboria was born. When the Luminary's work was done at last, the village remained, standing as an eternal testament to the gratitude of the people of the world for his great sacrifice. And in time, the Arborians came to be known by another name, that of the Keepers. This title speaks to their solemn determination to see the Luminary's story preserved and passed on to the generations to come. A town built for us! There's an ancient book entitled Keepers, Dreamers. Not more than once every few hundred years or thereabouts, a child is born in Arboria, to whom the gift of foresight is granted, a foresight found in dreams. I'm gonna guess that baby was born to take the place of this priest guy. He's gonna die. At night, visions come to the recipient of this gift, visions that tell of the future. Over the centuries, these visions have saved countless souls from misfortune. However, scant little is known of the origins of this sacred power. One tantalizing theory posited by the scholars of old is that the gift was received from the ancient inhabitants of the land, whereupon the village stands. Inhabitants who disappeared into the very skies. Is this game gonna have people with wings? What are you doing? I can't read those books. Creepy little things. Oh, hey, pots. Therapusius something. Ah, Luminary. Welcome to Arboria. I'm Fidelis. Fidelis. Don't call me Fidelis, please. Proud father of Veronica and Serena. I always knew that my little angels would find you. I only hope that they have not been causing you too much trouble. Veronica has been. She's a little shit. You should have spanked her a little bit more or something. Grounded her. Taped her mouth shut. Washed her mouth out with soap.
So, you are the Luminary. You are younger than I expected. But forgive me. I have not introduced myself. I am Alma, Veronica and Serena's mother. The responsibilities of your role no doubt weigh heavily upon your shoulders. I trust that my daughters will do all they can to lighten that burden.
At least she didn't say to lighten the load. Oh, I actually have to be kind of a downer. I think I have to end the stream now. I can only assume that too much further past this point, we're going to be getting into heavy story territory with things significantly picking up, so I want to save the big stuff after here for tomorrow. Tomorrow night's stream is probably going to be pretty long. I have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off, so unless I get busy like recording 3030 or more Space Station 13, I'm probably going to be doing some long streams for this on my days off. But tomorrow night at midnight, maybe a little bit earlier, I will be streaming this. I like this game, and damn it, I want to hurry up and get through it. It's taken far too long already to get here. Some of the streamers that I watch have already gotten to endgame and are, like, have beat endgame. So I can't even watch their streams when they play it because I don't want spoilers. So, thanks for joining me for this little impromptu kind of surprise stream tonight, guys. And, I will see you tomorrow night if you're around. If not, then whatever. I don't care. Do what you want.